Today we're starting the second part of our cross-country trip from Western New York to Southwest Arizona. We're leaving Erie, Pennsylvania. We were here for 2 days. It got down to 34 degrees, I think both nights around there, but we threw an extra blanket on the bed to keep warm because we didn't use our heat. We use our heat before we go to bed, but not during the night.
Right, and it worked out really well because we had extra blankets, and that kept us pretty warm. It was a nice, quiet day yesterday here, and we were able to sit back and relax.
You enjoying your time in Erie?
I am, yep.
Good. Allie's enjoying it. We've got some sunlight, and that's a wonderful thing. Seymour's enjoying the sun. Right, Seymour? You like Erie? You're glad to be traveling again? Seymour's still over here, but look at this. Hello, Allie. Allie's over here. Allie doesn't get up here very often because I think Henry has a tendency to chase him off of here. But it's really nice to see you up here, Allie. I'm glad you're enjoying the sun. Yesterday we mostly rested, but we also decided where to go because we mentioned in our last video that we didn't have the plan going yet, the last couple of videos. I really wanted to go to Pennington Gap, Virginia. I wanted to go down through West Virginia and Virginia and go to Pennington Gap, Virginia. We went to there 2 years ago and it was a really nice place and I really enjoyed it. It had beautiful views. But it would have added an extra week to our trip because Passport America is only good there Sunday through Wednesday. And we have a meetup in Arizona that we'd like to get to. And so it would have just put us too far behind. And since we got a late start, that's one of the reasons we couldn't go to Pennington Gap, Virginia. So God willing, next year we can get an earlier start.
I think that's our goal, is to get to Arizona in time for the meetup.
Without rushing.
Without rushing, exactly, and try to enjoy our trip as much as possible.
Yeah, we like to enjoy our trip because we spend 6 months stationary, so it's nice to do the traveling part, and instead of just rushing to Arizona, we like to enjoy ourselves along the way and take our time. And we also were thinking about going to North Carolina after Virginia because we have a friend that invited us to come stay there, and we really wanted to do that, but it would also probably add an extra 300 or 400 miles onto our trip, plus the extra time, and we definitely wouldn't have been able to make the meetup. We would have only had about not even a week to get there.
It's a beautiful day to travel. The sun is out. The Lord has blessed us with a beautiful day. It's relatively warm. It's not horribly warm, but it's decently. It's a decent temperature. And will we make it in time? I hope so. Let's come along with us for the ride and we'll see.
But we're trying to get to warmer temperatures because it's been pretty cold, and that's our main goal right now, is to get to warmer temperatures and then also to get to Arizona for the meetup. But we don't know if we can get there in time without rushing. We'll see how it goes. Last year when we were traveling, we had to rush, and it was awful because of storms. We even had one video where we thought it looked like tornado skies ahead of us. We had to stop and we were praying, and the weather was pretty bad. It was pretty scary. We were in Oklahoma at the time, but we went, I think we drove about 1,100 miles in 5 days, and that was a real lot. That's a lot for us, and by the time we did that, we were exhausted, and we don't want to have to go through that again. So hopefully the weather will be good for us as we go through. Today we have another reasonably short trip. We're going about 100 miles, so come along with us and see where we end up, and we'll let you know of anything we do of significance along the way.
I love those short trips.
Yes, if only every trip, if only each trip across the U.S. could be 100 miles with 2 days rest in between, or 1 day. We had 1 day of rest. One thing about this trip is when we left the Buffalo, New York area, the leaves were pretty much, there were a little bit of fall colors left, but it was mostly done, but as we started to get a little further south, we saw some more fall colors, so hopefully we'll see some fall colors that we can show you. Ready?
Yes.
Check out the boys. You guys ready? Let's show Simo too, even though. We stopped at Aldi to get some milk. Here comes Sal with the milk. There's a Golden Corral right next door. And the time we got here, some guy parked behind us. So Sal's going to try to direct me out. We get out. Ohio, welcome to the heart of it all.
All right, ready? Oh, ha. I'm sorry. Ohio, the land of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and the Football Hall of Fame, and also Cedar Point, Ohio.
We're stopping at the Ohio Welcome Center so we can switch and Sal can start driving.
Ugh, a little bumpy here, though.
Yeah.
It must be like some kind of speed bumps or something.
Pretty fall colors here. You ready to switch?
I am.
You can drive. All right, you're gonna do some driving. We stopped to get some fuel. Sal's cleaning the windows. Nice to have nice clean windows for traveling. The roads in Ohio usually aren't too bad, but it's pretty bad today. This is 90 west in Ohio. Very bumpy.
Yeah, I don't understand why they're this bumpy. I don't remember them being this bumpy in Ohio before.
No, it's usually Indiana. That's been rough. If we can see these roads. Ugh.
Wow.
They're all sleeping. We made it to Northfield, Ohio. A second state on our trip.
So over, what is it now? 200 miles so far.
It was another 100 and some mile trip.
Yeah. We're getting there.
We're getting there. Just 2,100 miles to go. A little bit less maybe, something like that. But it's chilly here. It's pretty cold. And hopefully we'll be able to get to warmer temperatures soon. There's some rain expected, so we might have to wait that out. We're at a casino, and I'm not sure how long we'll be here. Probably a couple of days.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
And this trip went smoothly. We're getting closer to our goal of getting to Arizona in time for the meetup.
Right, and that's our goal, is to try to get there in time. Are we going to make it? We'll see.
Every mile gets us closer to Arizona.
Yep. We're getting closer and closer, and hopefully everything will work out with the weather, and we'll be able to get there in plenty of time.
Follow along with us on our trip. Make sure you subscribe so that you can follow along and see everything about our trip and how it goes, and if we make our goal.
Have any of you ever been to Erie, Pennsylvania? It's really beautiful there. There's certain areas there in Presque Isle where you have a bunch of different beaches that you can go to, and it's really nice. You can hang out near the Great Lakes, near Lake Erie, and just wondering if anybody has ever been to that part of the country.
Thanks for joining us. Have a good rest of your day.
Thank you, everyone.